Someone at Francis Joseph Wells said it. Read out his full name. Uncle Frunk said its use was undesirable, but I don't think in context it was said with malice.
In context, out of context, in context is the editing. All measly words, in my opinion.
So yeah, it was nice to have some feedback on that.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Very, very interesting. So that was it for that episode. So over to you now for the episode that I did with my mum. So
oh my god, I hope you can remember it. I'm worried that I'd noted everything down that happened and it wasn't that interesting.
No, it was. Well, I've already done a whole hour on it, so I'm willing to zip through it.
Okay, well, Kirsty was advising Ryan to use poo spray.
Oh yeah.
Now, that is like a very small room.
So it's obviously been an issue.
Yeah, do you think he'd done a stinker?
Was that VIP? What is it, VIP? The spray is
I
called?
saw that in Sainsbury's the other day. It's like
expensive.
£7 or something.
I know, because I thought, I'd try that. It's too dear. I'd rather stink.
Gabby was pissed off about that conversation noise in the bedroom that happened at the end of that last episode.
Oh yeah, I missed that bit out. What were they farting or something? Oh yeah, and Gabby was like, "Why are you sitting up like a meerkat?" Well, I'm not allowed to sit up now.
I don't think they were even farting. I don't know what it was.
I couldn't work it out.
Kirsty was working out how to put a signal across the toilet door to work out when it's engaged.
Oh, that's what Sam was doing on BBUS. She made a little toilet hinge.
Yeah, everyone has to do that in Big Brother.
You've got to do it on the handle, though. There's no point doing it on the top of the sign because no one's going to look there. It's got to be directly on the handle.
That's true.
Yeah.
Why are there no locks on toilets in Big Brother?
Just to shit people up, innit? Literally.
Dan got his shakes. His vegetable shakes, that was pretty dull.
God, he's moaning about that. Who cares?
Sally predicted that someone was going to have another son. Don't know who that was.
Jermaine, I think.
Was it? Sally said she lives in an esoteric world, and she predicts that a man is going to win the series.
Well, let's see. Make a note of that. Oh shit! Someone told us to do our predictions at the start of the series, didn't they? And we forgot.
We could still do it later.
We could still do it. That'd be fun. Let's do that next episode.
Next step.
It's not the same because we should have done it first night, but then we were busy first night.
Dan actually went and was vomiting after that shake. It's like he sniffed a dead mouse.
Bought that mouse.
We've got an input here from Rowan. So what is the Flint water crisis and why is President Trump not dealing with it?
Hold on, I can't play this on it. We need to play it on your WhatsApp.
Oh, really? Why can't you?
Because I haven't got WhatsApp on this phone because that's my real phone, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh dear, I need to fill in time.
You're going to have to tell me which voicemail it is.
There's an article. Oh God, don't play the wrong one. God knows what we'll play. There's an article about it. Keep going. It wasn't too far up. Oh, hold on here. This one, this 36 one.
Okay, so...
Rowan, you didn't authorise us to play this, but we're playing it anyway. Because we wanted the background on what they were talking about.
It's Natalie raised this with Kirsty, wasn't it?
About there being lead in the water and poisoning babies.
Oh.
So in 2014, local Flint government or Michigan decided to start supplying Flint's water from the Flint River instead of Lake Huron because it was much cheaper to flow the water to the people from there. Unfortunately, they found out later that water was loaded with lead and iron, and it is poisoning all of the people there. And babies are dying, and it's causing brain damage in a lot of young children and young adults, and it's just terrible. It's a big fat mess.
No, I don't know about you, but when I choose to switch my water supply, I get a small sample of it and test it in a lab before I make any major changes. Podcast down.
This is freaking me out. So we need a new tripod desperately, guys. Please don't.
Can I just say thanks to our environmental correspondent, Rowan Frail, for at bean_love.
Is that how you pronounce it? Frail?
Friel.
Anna Friel.
Frail.
She's not frail. She's vibrant.
Far from it.
But, so what were Kirsty and Natalie saying about? Because Kirsty is a Trump supporter, ain't she? And then
is she?
Yeah, that was the whole shtick.
Oh, she's a MAGA.
Yeah, and then Natalie
I wonder how BBT Norfolk feel about that.
And then Natalie was going, it's really terrible. It's a lot of black kids, she was saying, basically, that we're getting poisoned.
Oh, so they're okay because they're killing off the black kids.
Yeah, Trump didn't give a fuck.
Of course he didn't.
How is he getting away with that? Because that would be a massive thing in this country.
Does anyone know, has Puerto Rico got any fucking electricity yet? Or is he still handing out toilet bowl every now and then?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, seriously, since hurricane whatever, months without power. And
really?
It's in American territory, yeah. It's just off to the side, so they don't care.
Trump. So what else did they say about that? Or that's all you got on that?
No, just.
But Natalie seemed to
discussing
be talking sense, and Kirsty was just like, oh yeah, well.
Oh, she was. Like,
She was
blasé
being
about
very
it.
like white privileged the whole
Oh
episode.
no.
Actually.
Oh, and they did raise that came up back later. When Hardeep spoke to her.
She
Okay.
went, oh yeah, I've got
Okay.
black friends.
Oh, so they're making her out to be a bit of a
She's like,
questionably.
she's got black friends.
Well, she. Please. Well, she has because Stacey Francis got her in the house.
Oh yeah, true.
Right. Ben took his first cold shower and made a scene. Any comments on that?
No.
Kirsty was like, "Okay, now get under that water and stop acting like a pussy.
Sexist.
Make America great again." Rodrigo was called to the diary room, not for racism, for a change. This was when...
Hold on, I just thought of a joke, but it was a bit too late.
Go on.
President's talking about pussy. Typical.
Ah,
God, I'm slow.
that's good, that. I'm glad you stopped me there. I think this task where Rodrigo got his suitcase was the one voiced by Trevor Boris, so look out for that.
Okay.
So his suitcase was swapped with who?
Some guy from Brazil from the carnival.
Yeah, Paolo, who was preparing for Rio Carnival. Did Big Brother give Rodrigo a spray tan, or was he already that orange?
He was that colour.
Fucking hell, he looks like
know.
he's been tangoed. Isabel Warburton, who? Step aside.
Role model to your daughter. Yuck.
Role model to your kids, though.
I like the way that Ryan reacted to that. He was just like, oh, fucking hell, look at you, mate.
He had a bit of a giggle, didn't he?
He seems quite nice so far, Ryan. Yeah, he seems quite
relatable.
sweet. Yeah.
Jermaine and Ben were riding their suitcases around the dining table.
You know what my mum said about that?
What?
She went, God, men are so immature, aren't they? This just made me laugh. She said, you wouldn't catch women doing that.
You probably wouldn't, actually. Women are just not as fun. So Rodrigo started to open up about his surgery. I'm not sure to whom. Can you remember?
The whole group.
Was it the whole group? He said that he started it at 17 and he started to grow moobs.
Oh, yeah, I could see his moves when he was in the diary room.
No, but
Still
aren't
got
they?
them a bit.
No, I think he's put those in.
Oh.
Like chest
but they do look
implants.
like boobs, though.
Yeah, questionable, isn't it? And anything else you've got to say on his surgery exploits?
We looked at his before photos and he looked nice, handsome guy. He looks
What's
freakish
happened
now.
then?
He looks weird as fuck.
Basically, the moral of that story was plastic people have got feelings too, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you just can't
You
see
can't
it on
see
a...
it.
Same joke, different hour.
Ben said, I married a stranger and now I'm sleeping with one.
His jokes about that marriage
How do you
thing-
like them apples?
It's rotten.
Hardy was talking about his struggle in show business, I
With
think.
back hair.
He said, if you're a woman in the business, you get one chance. If you're a man of colour in the business, you get only one chance. You're dropped from a great height.
Yeah, especially if you're feeling up researchers.
Yeah.
Or coming onto them, whatever the fuck it was.
Put it upon yourself.
Boo-hoo.
So,
I hate that Hardy. I can't stand him. He's a creep.
yeah, he's also not funny.
No.
And he thinks that he is. And it's
No
quite
comedians
irritating.
are funny.
No, true.
Sweeping statement there.
So then Big Brother started talking about this grand inauguration ball. And there was like a
Oh,
party
God, the
at
singing.
stake.
I just remembered the singing.
Yeah, singing in Big
That's
Brother is
classic.
always a bad
That's
idea.
classic Big Brother.
That
though.
is classic Big Brother, but I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it too early for a task like this?
I don't know why.
Because there's nothing at stake. They've just moved in.
There's never anything at
They
stake.
don't really need a party.
There's
They
never
don't-
anything at stake with BBUK tasks.
They haven't settled in enough to really for a division to make any kind of
No.
difference.
Was it trying to make a division? What was it trying to do?
Yeah, because if they didn't, it was if they didn't raise enough taxes, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Big Brother
yeah.
was going to claim the taxes. Well,
That
the
was
president
it.
was going to. And if they raise enough,
Oh, Ryan won't like this task.
it was a who?
Ryan.
I know. The irony of him holding a tax documentation envelope in the diary room was quite funny because they didn't write that. He got
Yeah.
chosen to be in that role. Yeah, so it was a more or less task, wasn't it? We haven't had a more or less for quite some time, I feel. It was like, if you've raised more than the envelope
Oh,
title...
yeah. Oh, they raised loads more. They all had things all worth £5,000.
I know.
It's my £5,000 hair bobble or
How have they,
something. It's like,
how have
what
they
the
all
fuck?
got so much money to spend on pointless things?
Tampon, though, that's cheap. Toothpaste, 25 cents.
Yeah, some people paid the system. Natalie said on taxes, I ain't paid those in a long time, baby. And I said, neither has Ryan. Although apparently he has now. So the housemates had to give up their valuables. Roxanne was given her hair. She's got a weak hairpiece.
What the fuck even is that noise?
Police helicopter.
Oh.
Anyway, I can't be bothered to go through these items.
No,
but
fuck it.
they well surpassed it. They'd matched smashed the total.
They should
Roxanne...
have just burnt all that stuff in the back garden, including Nick's wedding ring. To a bonfire. Set fire to the lot
Oh yeah,
of it.
Nick's wedding ring that was what? 5K?
5,000. Teach
Fucking
him a
hell.
lesson about materialism. Bonfire.
Mind you, when you've siphoned off a bank, you can spend 5K on a
That's true.
wedding ring, can't
Yeah,
you?
arsehole.
This was very classic Big Brother, where Roxanne had to rehearse the anthem in the diary room,
I
and
thought
that
she was
took
taking the piss, did she?
what, in the diary room
Just
or
the whole
in
thing.
person?
Yeah. Was she humming it?
When?
Just all of it.
Humming?
Was that her real singing?
Yeah, I think it was.
The neck pain.
She really
man.
went for it, but someone said to me on
She's gonna
someone,
burst a blood vessel. I thought her mouth was going to start bleeding like Bailey and BUS.
someone responded to me and said that they have seen worse on the actual Super Bowl though, which is a good point.
okay.
Christina Aguilera really fucked it up
Oh,
royally
yeah.
this year. Was it this year she did it? Or Pink? It was Pink, wasn't it? Pink messed it right up. But rehearsing for songs in the diary room, classic Big Brother. We're never going to forget Pai Jizu, are we?
Or Anna, Rika and Vern, rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
Wanna be a G.
My endless love.
And who was there was another
Candy Floss with a K.
and
I want it all.
that Boyzone guy who couldn't sing a
I
fucking
want
note.
it right now. Oh, Shane Lynch.
Yeah,
last
it was
year.
terrible. And
Oh
Sarah
yeah,
Harding.
it was really embarrassing.
Sarah Harding just sang hers off her own back, didn't she?
Look at
Terrible.
me.
Oh god.
Hardeep said to Rodrigo, "Today you've been such a fucking mensch." What's a mensch?
I don't know. I didn't know what that meant either.
I don't know what that means either. So what was that all about, that
I have
conversation?
no idea.
Okay. Kirsty revealed that her first ever gig was in Star Trek 2 when she was 30.
Oh god,
and
that story went on way too long.
she acted like such a diva. She
I know.
asked them, you won't believe it, this is such a diva's paper. She asked them to send a car to pick her up.
Ryan was doing such a good impression of being interested in what she was saying. It was great acting by him there.
Was he looking at that big cock
It
at
was
the
just
time?
it was just like, no, I don't think that was when she was getting changed.
He must be so bored with her.
I
in
know,
general.
he was just like humouring the old dear, isn't he?
Natalie was in the diary room. She said, a storm is fucking coming. You want to sit around and sip tea and shit?
Tea and crumpets or something.
Is that what she
said?
said?
Something about tea and crumpets, yeah.
Right. Do you think a storm is coming from her?
I love crumpets. Yeah, I do.
Kirsty
Shitstorm.
said that US news was myopic.
Oh,
What
yeah.
does it mean?
That's just
Insular.
like looking at things through one lens.
Okay.
Like a cyclops.
Yeah. Hardeep said,
Myclops.
isn't it the point that there is an unofficial apartheid in America?
That was interesting. That was an interesting conversation, actually.
Well, he's bringing the intelligent conversation. If you if you live in white America, you don't see poor black America.
Correct. I would imagine.
Well, I would have thought so, but did Kirsty not beg to differ?
No. Oh, she's been in the ghetto. She knows what's what. Some of her friends are black.
I've heard she's good mates with Swaggy C.
No, she's only friends with Bailey's parents.
And then she said something about their experience, and Hardeep said, "What is their experience?
Yeah.
That black people are criminals?"
Yeah.
It's almost like he was trying to back her into a corner.
Yeah, no, but she did say something like crime is worse in those areas.
Right.
Yeah, she said something like blaming E.
Well, statistically, it might be
Blaming
true,
you.
but do we not have to look at why that is?
Yeah, exactly, because police are constantly after black people and pushing them into a corner.
That's true. Or shooting them down for no fucking
Yeah,
reason.
exactly.
A black guy running.
Yeah, someone going to the shop. Bang, bang.
You shot me down, bang, bang.
Yeah, I hope that Hardy digs her out a bit more about her views, because she's a Republican. Natalie called her out for being a Republican. So
Okay, this is one interesting storyline that
yeah,
could come.
I thought that part was actually quite interesting. I was surprised they showed so much of that as well. It was quite a long conversation that they showed. That was actually quite interesting.
The boys are being boisterous.
What were they doing now?
There's like a party, and like Rodrigo was trying to pop a balloon with his butt,
Oh,
and they were
yeah.
like running around and shit.
That Ben guy is just, oh my god, he's so irritating.
He's like a jester, isn't he?
He needs just shooting. Bring the guns, Kirsty. Let's shoot him off with his head.
Nick was getting pissed at Hardeep. Why? Do you remember?
Oh no,
Getting pissed off at Hardeep.
No.
Oh, just
was it his back hair?
maybe getting in the
Did
food.
you see his back hair?
Yeah, and his belly is hairy all over.
It was. Oh my god.
It's a bit of a John McCrick.
Me and my
isn't he?
mum screamed. You see the spike on that podcast? We were just like screaming.
So after the party, Roxanne and I think Natalie escorted, I think maybe Ryan as well, I'm not sure, escorted President Kirsty back to her room.
Yeah.
Now, Roxanne had a terrible tumble and she ended up in the pool. Did you believe it was real or fake?
Well, firstly, did they deliberately put the pool so close to that
Why?
room?
The step is about a centimetre wide.
They were asking for... That's a health and safety issue right there.
Yeah.